Some great baseball about to be played. Yankees baseball as New York goes up against the Tampa Bay Rays. This is 2K Sports.
On this Wednesday night, we welcome you. 2K, our MLB broadcast. And we'll see Evan Longoria certainly looking to deliver some big at-bats in this game. Home team support, you bet, and a lot of it. Some 36,000 fans here. Starting pitcher, we will see Matt Moore. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
Oh, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that could really be.
Now here's the lineup in the books for Joe Girardi. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, even when he entered the league as a rookie, one thing Nick Swisher could do was draw walks at the plate. Great patience, sees a lot of pitches, helps his team, and gets that pitcher's pitch count up to get him out early.
First pitch of the game, it'll come to Derek Jeter.
New York Yankees, shortstop, number 2, Derek Jeter.
Moore with the delivery. That's hit foul by Jeter. Ball. And he watches the outside pitch from Moore for a ball. The 1-1 on the way. A shot up the middle. Johnson dives to get that one. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
Now we'll take a quick look at the Rays and their alignment defensively. John, who's a factor for them?
Well, Carlos Pena was initially brought up to the big leagues as a plus defender at first base, and that hasn't left him. What has come, though, is the power numbers later on in his career. But those soft hands have never gone away. He can make the pick in the dirt. He's a great thrower of the baseball. His bunt play coverage is as good as anyone in the game today. That's what makes him such an important cog for your team.
Hit up the middle. And that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that one-out base hit.
Runner on for Robinson Cano.
Guys, remember back a year ago, an unusual thing to come out of these two teams playing against each other. They clinched their playoff spots against each other. The Yankees beat the Rays to win the division on September 21st. The Rays beat the Yanks to win the wild card on September 28th.
Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play. Certainly baseball fans don't mind the rivalry Yankees-Rays Steve was talking about. It does turn into great competition, especially when the playoff implications. That one's drilled to short. Johnson throws on to first in time to retire the side. Well, it was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. And the Rays, their first chance coming up. On the mound, we've got Hiroki Kuroda. He'll be the starter for New York. Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Tampa Bay lineup?
Well, veteran Hiroki Kuroda on the mound in this one. A guy who knows what he's doing and how to attack hitters. He wants to get himself to a situation to go to that slider to get the big out.
Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one.
Now that he's gotten the four-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, the pitcher has him right where he wants him on the defensive. He could try to throw it out of the zone and get him to chase.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
Gary, he's not messing around, going right at him on the 0-2 count. He didn't waste anything. He just went right for the jugular.
Here's the offensive lineup for the Rays. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Luke Scott's a guy who's one of the best situational guys in the game of baseball. He can hit any right-handed pitcher no matter how hard they throw. He will struggle against lefties, but every once in a while he needs a break against those lefties because once he gets some rest, his production goes up and the power goes up too.
That's too low. Kuroda missing.
You know, despite the Rays falling short in the playoffs and losing to the Rangers for the second consecutive year, what a storybook season for them. Nobody thought they'd compete. They had taken their team apart. The September comeback, chasing the Red Sox, passing them, and winning the AL wild card. What a season.
And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1. And that comeback for the Rays last year, it was history-making. They overcame the 9-game deficit in the season's final 3.5 weeks.
And you can go back as far as you want. 100 years or more, no team has ever come back from that far behind in September to make the playoffs. They deserve so much credit for that.
Here we go, Ray.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
That's some kind of break right there for an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball. That's tough to do. That much break for that much velocity. Tough pitch.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes his swings anyway.
Johnny had to do that, right?
Well, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder out there for the good of the team.
And we're going to see Zobrist here. A .272 lifetime average against the Yankees. Kuroda with a delivery. He swings on a pitch that was in the dirt. That's a strike. Whoa. The pitch. And that is a strike. Ben Zobrist now. He's got to be defensive in this at bat. A big swing and a miss. Ben Zobrist, strike 3. And so Hiroki Kuroda gets him 1-2-3. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up.
For the New York Yankees.
Beautiful night indoors, Tropicana, off to the west where you can see a bit of the moon out there. Mark Teixeira is at the plate. Oh, this one is hit deep by Teixeira. You're not going to see that one again. Home run. The Yankees are on the board. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home run and a 1-0 lead.
Okay, the Yankees getting the job done here offensively, doing what they need to do.
Number 14, Curtis Granderson.
This one has popped up to the left side out of play. This is a really momentum feel home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole. He swings and drives this one in there, and this is going to be trouble. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And he'll stop at third with a triple.
Well, this is a great way to start this inning. No one out, leads off with a big triple. 90 feet away from scoring a run. Now anything will score him. A ground out, a wild pitch, a pass ball, just about any way to score. He is going to get it done.
And it's Andrew Jones now. He has hit .239 lifetime off Tampa Bay. And here comes Granderson for the plate. And Granderson scores.
Solid approach at the plate. Did not try to do too much right there. Didn't think he had to swing it and hit out of the ballpark, make contact, and get a run in.
So with one down, it'll be Russell Martin. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Well, this lineup has to be very happy to get out to an early lead in this game. It builds their confidence and allows them to be more selective at the plate.
This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. And he's in at second with a double, 1-0.
Number 31, Ichiro.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
And it's Ichiro in the box now.
You see Ichiro out there, and you can't help but be reminded of his contributions to the Japanese tsunami relief last season. Donated 100 million yen to the Red Cross to help Japan overcome the tragedy that affected so many.
Martin scores. Ichiro towards third. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Openings for this lineup offensively, don't give it to them now because they are hot. And one thing to add with Ichiro, there's contact. He drove it well. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And Ichiro comes in. Some days you're hot, and some days you're even hotter. Right now, they are red hot.
Nick Swisher.
Well, as a pitcher, all you can do is throw it where you think he can't hit it, and that's what this pitcher did. He made a great pitch. He executed it perfectly. Just give the hitter the credit. He beat him on this one.
Towards center field. Upton to field this one. He comes up with it easily. Jeter's trying for the plate. The throw, and Jeter comes home.
Well, this is what run producers do in situations. They find a way to pick up the run any way they can. He hits into the out, but gets the RBI.
And Robinson Cano to bat. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left. But you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
And there's Upton. Pulls that one in for the third out. Striking early. Big inning. The Yankees lead 5-0.